Hello and welcome back to the English Listening Practice Podcast. I'm Emma, your host, and today's episode is about something very important. How to practice speaking English every day, even if you don't have a partner. Many learners think they need a teacher, a friend, or a language partner to practice speaking. But guess what? You can still improve your English by yourself. In this episode, I'll share simple techniques, practice exercises, and useful sentences that you can use daily. So, let's get started. Why practice alone? Speaking practice is like exercise for your body. If you practice every day, your speaking muscles, get stronger. But many learners don't have someone to practice with. That's okay. You can be your own speaking partner. By speaking out loud, repeating phrases, and creating small conversations with yourself, you will build confidence and fluency. Daily speaking routine. Here are some daily habits you can use to practice. Talk to yourself. Describe what you are doing. For example, I am making breakfast. I am washing the dishes. I am walking to the bus stop. Shadowing practice. Listen to English audio and repeat after the speaker. Try to copy the rhythm and pronunciation. Record your voice. Speak for 1 or 2 minutes about your day. Then listen. You will notice mistakes and improve. Ask and answer your own questions. Example. What did I do today? I studied English and watched a movie. What will I do tomorrow? Tomorrow, I will visit my friend. These small exercises are powerful. See, you can create both sides of the conversation. Useful phrases for daily speaking. Here are some useful sentence starters. Repeat after me. Today I feel. My plan for today is. One thing I learned is. Tomorrow I want to. My favorite thing is. Practice completing these sentences every day. Listening challenge. Now, let's do a listening challenge. I'll describe someone's day, and you will answer my questions. Sarah wakes up at 7 a.m. She makes coffee and eats toast for breakfast. Then, she goes to work by bus. After work, she studies English for 1 hour. Before sleeping, she listens to music. Questions. What time does Sarah wake up? What does she eat for breakfast? How does she go to work? How long does she study English? What does she do before sleeping? Try to answer out loud. Motivation. Remember, you don't need a partner to improve your English. The world can be your classroom, and you can be your own teacher. Speak every day. Even if it's just 5 minutes. Even if you only talk to yourself. Over time, your confidence will grow, and speaking English will feel natural. Great work today. In this episode, we learned how to speak English daily without a partner. By talking to yourself, shadowing, recording your voice, and practicing questions and answers. The more you practice, the more fluent you will become. Thank you for joining me on the English Listening Practice Podcast. I'm Emma, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the English Listening Practice Podcast. I'm Emma, your host, and I'm so happy you're here today. Let me ask you a question. Do you sometimes feel stuck because you don't have anyone to practice English with? Maybe you don't have a speaking partner, or you live in a place where no one speaks English. Many learners feel this way. But here's the good news. You don't need a partner to practice speaking English every day. You can improve by yourself. Yes, you can. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how. So grab your notebook, or just sit back and listen carefully. Let's start. Why daily speaking matters. Think about exercise. If you go to the gym once a month, you won't get strong. But if you do small exercises every day, your body changes. Speaking English is the same. Small daily practice is better than big practice once in a while. Even 5 minutes a day can make a huge difference. And remember, you don't need a partner. You already have a partner. Yourself. Talk to yourself. One of the easiest methods is talking to yourself. I know it sounds funny, but it really works. For example, when you're cooking, describe what you're doing. I'm cutting the vegetables. Now I'm boiling the water. I'm making pasta for dinner. When you're cleaning your room, say out loud. I'm folding my clothes. I'm sweeping the floor. Now I'm putting my books on the shelf. This is simple, but it trains your brain to think in English. Shadowing practice. Another great method is called shadowing. This means listening to someone speak in English, and then repeating it immediately, like an echo. For example, listen to me now. I like learning English every day. Now you say it. Ready? Go. Good. Let's try another. I am practicing English to become fluent. Your turn. Excellent. When you shadow, you copy the rhythm, the speed, and the pronunciation. It feels strange at first, but it really helps you sound natural. See? You don't need another person. You can make your own little dialogues every day. Record yourself. Here's a method many learners forget. Record your voice. Take your phone, press record, and talk about your day for 1 or 2 minutes. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Then, listen to yourself. When you listen, you will notice where you paused, which words were difficult, if your sentences were too short. This is one of the fastest ways to improve because you become your own teacher. Daily practice sentences. Let's practice some useful sentence starters together. Repeat after me. Today I feel. Right now I am. My plan for tomorrow is. One thing I learned is. My favorite thing this week is. These are open sentences. You can use them every day. They help you create full sentences, not just single words. Listening challenge. Okay, it's time for a listening challenge. I'll tell you about someone's day. Listen carefully, and then answer my questions out loud. James wakes up at 6:30 in the morning. He drinks a cup of coffee and eats bread with jam. Then, he takes the train to work. At work, he uses English to write emails. After work, he goes to the gym. In the evening, he reads a book before bed. Questions. What time does James wake up? What does he eat for breakfast? How does he go to work? What does he do at work? What does he do in the evening? Pause here, answer out loud, and then listen again if you need to. Motivation story. Let me share a little story with you. One of my students, Anna, lives in a small town. She told me, Emma, no one around me speaks English. I don't have a partner. How can I improve? I told her to do exactly what I'm telling you today. Talk to herself, record her voice, shadow podcasts, and create mini dialogues. She practiced 5 minutes every morning and 5 minutes every evening. After 3 months, she told me, Emma, I can speak so much more confidently now. I don't feel shy anymore. So remember, if Anna can do it, you can too. Daily routine plan. Let's make a simple daily plan for speaking practice. Morning. 2 minutes describe your morning routine out loud. Afternoon. 3 minutes shadow a podcast or YouTube video. Evening. 5 minutes record yourself talking about your day. That's only 10 minutes a day. If you do this every day, you will see real progress in your speaking. Well done, my friends. Today we learned how to speak English daily without a partner. We talked about describing your actions out loud, shadowing practice, creating your own dialogues, recording your voice, using daily practice sentences. Remember, you don't need a partner. You can practice anywhere, anytime. The most important thing is consistency. Thank you so much for listening to the English Listening Practice Podcast. I'm Emma, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode.